Only 17.
Dancing Queen.
Open the hatch to find Rodok dancing to dancing in his room.
Okay.
Or
So,
not Rodok, Isari.
to talk about what happened last time. You all had a session where you spent most of your time in a spa planet, figuring out character relations, realizing that the party needs to work together more, and part of this decision was on Isari spearheading the concept of Oola becoming the captain to let the moral compass be someone that actually has a moral compass.
Nope, that's true. That's truth.
Instead of what was happening before, where Isari or Rodok would impulsively lead the party down a path of destruction, for better or worse.
I had a moral compass, but I was also just holding a magnet to it and fucking with.
It got the party in X-wing. It got the party to our series droids. It has done a lot for the party. It is just we are entering the age where we wish for a moral compass to be leading us without a magnet pointed to it.
Yeah.
So, as part of that, you have decided to follow Oola's insight and go to her planet, her home planet, Ryloth, because it's been a while since she's seen home, and based on what you had heard from Oola's mother, that some stuff has been happening over on Ryloth, and some stuff has happened on Ryloth.
Yeah, they're turning it into a goddamn amusement park and timeshares.
It seems like they are trying to turn this suite of planets and this suite of planet and moons into a resort. As such, at the end of last session, thank you. At the end of last session, Rodok was told that due to the popularity of YouTube and surprisingly good tax laws, there's a lot of liquid and non-liquid assets that Rodok has to take care of, and as such, he is on the phone, and that is why he is busy this session.
That's fine. He can guard the ship.
Yeah, he can guard the ship as he figures out where the hell his money is.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. He's gonna figure out where his money is without the tech expert on the ship. I'll make sure to install a VPN for him.
Yeah, there's today's sponsor, Hoth
VPN.
Hoth VPN.
Not Droid VPN.
No, not Droid VPN. That's too on the nose.
Not Space Nord.
No, not Space VPN. It's Hoth VPN.
Hoth VPN. Anyhow, you had been offered to meet with you've been offered to meet with some of the people that are spearheading this project to talk about what's happening here, and this is supposed to help Oola get closer to find out what's happened to her hometown that is near a rock, that is near a mountain that is shaped like a thumb. Other important leads based off of information that you found that I feel are worth reminding. You had heard that the person that had purchased Frank and Steve might have a place on the second moon of Ryloth. And wanted to make that point clear because that was mentioned multiple times. So there's a bunch of stuff going on in Ryloth. There's a few other things that you may or may not remember, but I feel like that one was important based off of conversation.
That was pretty much the most important one. Yeah, is that we have a blatant. You have put a siren on the second moon, telling us to go there.
I have told you an information point of importance.
Yes.
I love that thumb rock, and it is definitely a thumb rock and nothing else. It is.
It's a penis.
I do legitimately see a thumb.
It's a penis.
Penis.
A penis.
Can I ask that this episode is labeled? Can I ask that this episode is called "That Thumb Looks Like a Penis"?
If I don't get YouTube to stick their fucking guard dogs on me, sure.
Dong? We can go for dong.
Can we go for dong? Do they allow that?
I think so.
Can we go for dog?
Go for dog.
Can we go for Dong? That's the new title.
Can we go for Dong? And if anyone asks after this point, we say that Dong is just like a Huttian like
It's short for
luxury
dongle.
treat. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Isn't that what it's always been? You know, it doesn't. There's no euphemism.
Absolutely.
It's
Oh, that just reminds me of the one episode of Ryan George.
it's a Ryloth
Oh
delicacy.
yeah. Oh, my gum's over there.
Get yourself
Gum,
a nice, like, bowl
not
of
gun.
Dong.
I guess.
Anyhow, now that we're entirely off the rails, great.
Yeah.
It only
Yeah.
goes.
0 minutes.
New record.
Negative 5 minutes. But yeah. So as established, Rodok is talking with people, trying to figure out where his money is. I'm sure that that's all fine, and there's no consequences over there. Let's keep going.
Yep.
So the party has sort of gone back to the ship to talk things out, and that's sort of where we come back in because we had to end off a little short there. We are back in the scene. You were told that you can head to the gazebo when you are ready to talk with the people that sort of like are spearheading this, that aren't like the actual factory workers or like the actual builders, right? Like this is the money,
project
the producer.
managers.
Project manager.
Did we decide who had stress on obligation?
Oh,
Why
sorry.
would you do this?
Let me roll a D100. Thank you, Oola.
Your new name is Milton.
Hey, Oola, it's you.
Yay.
Good.
There's my instant karma. Yeah.
That's what you get
Perfect.
for being that asshole who reminds the teacher that there's homework.
Thank you very much.
Totally the stress is because of being the newly appointed captain, and I'm wondering if I'm making the right decision or not.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
You wonder if you've got homework.
Perfect.
Anyways, I was actually going to ask without Rodog if we want to pursue the second moon lead.
Let's do it.
Because Rodog, you know, they say when we're ready we can go to the gazebo. So
Yep.
we could, I'm guessing that's when we're ready as in, by convenience, they'll still be there when we go back?
Well, look, okay, so let's go meet with the project leads first and buy us approximately 2 hours of time. And then a week of real life time.
Well, I didn't want to go to the project managers without fully knowing if we have the funds to buy the
No,
planet like Rodok had initially.
That's a valid point.
Look, that's what you're for, okay? You're the face. You have to discuss and negotiate these things.
Ah.
So she's discussing and negotiating with to go to another planet right now. Go to the moon.
Pretty much. Have fun.
Okay, let me ask. Voice in my head. Are you ready to go to Planet 2, or do you want to do the, project manager?
The voice in your head tells you that either option is valid. There are also other options if you wish to take them. Whatever you decide to do, I am more than willing to support it, voice in your head.
What does Isagi want to do?
Isagi tell... God damn it, Sin. All right, fair enough.
I think that's appropriate for the look that she
Alright,
had on her
fine.
face.
5 bonus experience for that. I get to decide when. I decided now. Everyone gets 5 bonus experience for this session. Isagi looks to Oola and says, like, look, you're the captain. So our options, right? We could go on a potentially dangerous raid into a place that we haven't gotten a lot of information on, but we know that Frank and Steve could be there, or we could just go piss off that boss until they give us Frank and Steve, or find out where Frank and Steve have been taken. Or we could go here and we can talk, and there's going to be a lot of talking, because these people are big suits. Remember how we had to talk to Big Suit's brother? They sucked.
Yeah, don't worry. Look, Isagi, all you have to do is flex your muscles and look pretty. And you look, I know you do that effortlessly.
Of course, brother. but still, many hours of talk. Really,
And
so
Erik
so
just needs to
really-
flash that new gun of his, like maybe have the sun hit it just right to draw attention to it.
Yeah, and if you point it directly at them, I'm sure that the lens will glare right direct.
Okay,
right well.
okay. I know the past me
Comedy.
would have totally been for that. But after, I'm trying to have a new change of heart.
No, I understand.
So I think Oola should lead us in the tactics used.
Of course.
After she's done cutting the skin off her stress ball like a psychopath.
It popped off. Which is you think an injured here in my brain right now.
If you look to how the party has voted right now, Erik has voted for Planet 2, Asagi and Isari have voted for we're cool with whatever you choose. So if you wish to take that as we go to Planet 2, that's fine. If you wish to stay here and make sure that you have your whole party for Planet 2, that is also fine. It really depends on which decision you think that you want Rodok involved in, honestly, is like the out of character answer, right? Like
Yeah.
I have both ready to go through when you guys say so. There's also other things that I have that you could have potentially said, let's go do that instead. I was like, okay, fine. So it's really just whatever you guys want to do here, right? I have it set up either way.
See, the problem is, I can see Rodok being useful in both locations, because if we have to get into combat, you probably do want him for number 2. But he's also the one with the most money and the power, even though I could be his quote-unquote agent and try to talk for him. But
Hey, there you go, see?
You could absolutely be his agent, and it's not like they can see Rodok, and Rodok can wave from the ship if that becomes an issue. Like, Rodok is not in... Just because Rodok is not playable in this session, Rodok can still be a piece of this session if like... I'm not trying to walk away either option, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm just
like,
saying, there's
say if
more
you go to...
shenanigans in the manager thing than there is on the Planet 2 thing.
So if you want to make sure that Rodok doesn't get up to any shenanigans in the manager thing, then that means you should do that now.
Yeah, I would.
I meant shenanigans as a positive thing, but yeah.
No, I'm not saying that it's a negative thing.
Okay.
I am talking as the DM based off of what you guys have told me and what information that I have as the person that is running the thing. Both options are valid, and basically what I'm saying is that you have control of what happens next, and both options work, and it's not going to not work because you didn't have Rodok with you. It's not like you have 2 options here. You need Rodok for this one. Right? Like,
Well,
you have 2 options here. They are both valid.
Erik, what's your input? I know you said about wanting to save the boys. Oh boy.
Yeah, I would personally like to go save the people that travel with us.
I want to be very clear on that as well. I am not promising that Frank and Steve are there. I am promising that gives you where Frank and Steve could
It gives us a lead towards them.
Yeah.
No, I understand. I'm just saying that
Yeah, I'm
you are in the
confirming
middle
what
of a
you just
yeah.
said.
Yeah, you are in the middle of a plot hook. There's another plot hook over there. I'm not saying that you can't do that. I'm just reminding you of the situation.
Yeah,
That's
and all I was doing was reaffirming. Yes, I understand. That is.
Okay.
Oola, make a decision!
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna turn the script on.
Oh. She's making a decision.
Okay.
I think we're still gonna go with the manager thing, because I feel like that could be wrapped up before, if Steve and Frank aren't on that planet or on the second moon, then we'll be going on a different direction completely, and I do want to deal with the manager thing before we go.
Okay.
Okay.
That is a fair and valid response. Everyone in the party is all right with that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're actually okay with that, Fusion? You're not just saying mm-hmm?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
okay.
I got this.
No, I just after last session, just want to make sure that we're on the same page. That's all. Cool. We're going.
Not that we're not doing Moon 2, it's just the fact that
We're just putting it off until we have our nigh indestructible tank to draw all and any possible fire.
Yeah, you
Another
guys
potential
won't need to sell me on
consequence.
that. I understand.
Okay.
No,
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm just.
Let's
I'm
go.
just making- I'm
Okay,
just
project
making sure I'm
managers, let's do this.
Haha! You approach the gazebo. It is a casual location. You took time scanning it before to make sure that I wasn't making reference to the old campaign outside of mentioning gazebo. It's just a type of building that I enjoy.
I totally forgot there was a gazebo last campaign, so carry on.
It was my introduction.
Food from it.
Did I?
He stole everything from it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's
the
right,
couch.
because of the mayor's secret bunker. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was
We also stole the couch. That's the most important part.
There's
always feel couch.
of course.
Mhm.
There's no sort of secret containment in this that you were able to find as you searched it. But as you all get ready to sit down, it's a nice day on Ryoth.
Is it a nice couch?
There's no couch there. There's a
You're
bench.
Damn, that's okay.
Nice bench.
We'll find a couch later.
It's a swinging bench. It's a nice little swinging bench.
Ooh,
It
We'll
hangs-
detach
I actually
it
do
and
like
hang
that.
it from the bottom of the ship.
Okay, who do we find at the
Uh,
gazebo before this gets worse?
Which ship are we attaching it to? The X-Wing? This is how we get that second player onto the X-Wing. We just attach it.
Rodok could sit on it and just swing on it with.
I'm trying to help you here, Joker. I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. It's fine.
So Joker,
this is
who's
great.
waiting for us at the
Yeah, no.
gazebo?
No, we're not
as,
actually taking it. I promise.
Oh, do
Just-
whatever you want. This is fine. This is what D&D's for, right? But why no consequences for actions? Because people like doing dumb shit. I'm here for it. Anyhow, so you see the guy you saw before, which was like a smiling businessman that definitely looks like he has some sort of face implant to let him keep smiling, because he definitely looks like he is stressed and old and tired, but he is smiling like his life depends on it. It might. And with him, there is a male Twi'lek that is really buff, like mass. Like, have you ever heard someone described as a barge?
Oh yeah, I get what you mean.
Not inaccurate to this guy. He's like
Okay,
he's wide like a fridge. And
okay,
he's like
built like a
3
brick
feet
shit
taller.
house, I think would be the
Yeah.
correct term.
Yeah, and he's 3 feet taller than the tallest person in your party, which I believe is Erik.
Eric, how tall are you?
I thought the Kubas would be taller.
I thought
Kubas
Rodok-
might be taller.
Yeah, Kubas.
I don't remember. Okay, he is 2 feet taller than Rodok. If I look at Rodok's
Fucking
character
hell,
sheet and remember
this
correctly.
dude's like 8 feet tall.
Yeah,
How do I check this again?
It
if
doesn't
you
matter at
wrote-
the moment.
Well, now
you're an average human. You are between 4'11" and 6'2", theoretically. So you have an average about 5.8. You tell me.
We'll
How
say
tall is
five-
Erik?
We'll say 5.8, just because I don't see what I wrote. If I wrote anything,
Sure, you are
Okay.
5'8". We now know.
there we go. And
Huzzah.
that is prone to change if I do. Right? Oh, I'm 5'9". There we go.
Okay,
I'm
you're
growing
5.
in a
Okay,
second.
Rodok is 7'4", so this guy is 9'4" at least.
He's a large-sized
So-
creature, boys.
Yeah, this guy's big Twi'lek, big boy.
And that's
Why
So
do
he-
you think I was the tallest again.
No, you were not.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a real big Twi'lek. He looks at all of you, is like, are y'all the
Does it
ones
look
here?
Like it got buffed through natural things or possibly through that experimentation.
Jury's out. Roll me a medicine. Sorry, not medicine. Is medicine a skill in this game?
Yeah.
Medicine is a skill.
So,
Roll me a medicine check.
again,
Difficulty.
Versus a red and a purple.
I'm just gonna compliment his biceps.
He flexes them, and you see that even his biceps are rippling.
Tell me about your workout regimen.
Oh, I ate 5 eggs, and then I squish a watermelon between my bicep and my forearm, and then I punch a rock into a wall for at least 10 minutes, and then I do sick fucking squats. He's orange. Sorry, you look at him and it's like,
He's definitely on roids.
How many roids is
they're-
he on? Is he like the
He's not-
avatar? Is he like the physical avatar of steroids?
He
Not-
has to
not
be.
quite.
He doesn't know what a barbell is. You're telling me?
Not so. Well, I did get to finish before I decided to move on to other things. I'll finish it in a second. Um. So, you look at this guy. It's like that's not all roids. There's definitely some actual work being put in here, but he's definitely like he has so like you look at him, you look close, you look around, like you think about what you've done. He probably had some sort of growth hormone accelerator chip put into him before he started his training.
Damn.
So what? So think about it like this in the real world. It's not quite how it works, but think about it like this: when you stretch muscles, all that stuff, your muscles tear and rebuild essentially. Like
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever chip he has in him is basically making his muscles tear farther and grow stronger. Whenever like, it is just running that, it is running that shit like on times 4 speed, whatever he works out.
Oh my god, this poor man. All right. Anyway, so he looks at the four of us.
Yeah. So it likely hurt a lot, but he is definitely like he has the gains, and it's definitely like required work too. And he looks at you, he's like, look, I'm the project manager here. I'm a more like a producer. I'm in charge of making this the best it can be. You know, I grew up on this planet. This planet ain't worth shit. Planet ain't worth shit to anyone. Nobody likes it here.
So
I don't remember that when I left home.
Look.
So why did you buy it and why are you trying to sell it?
Look, okay. I'll answer in tandem. You over here, Twi'lek girl, you're nice. You look nice. You're doing good. You're doing good with yourself. I understand that, why do you look familiar? I understand that maybe you had a better time on this planet than most, but here's the thing. We have a society here that was working, but as things expand, as things get bigger, as things get farther, eventually Rylus isn't going to be a planet where you can just be being a know-nothing. So, you gotta act first. Gotta be there first. And you over here, you look like an asshole. I'm gonna label you as probably you worked for the Republic before. Don't worry about it. Don't worry how I know you're not in trouble here. Look, why I'm trying to sell parts of it, why I'm trying to get investors, I want this shit to be the best it can be. Because right now, the fact that it's worth anything at all, that's fucking great. The fact that I was able to convince the Imperials that this was a worthwhile investment when they tried to kill me, great. Doing great. Living great, big, living great life. So I want to make sure that Ryloth can continue to live a good life. And how I do that? Make Ryloth big. Make Ryloth important. Make Ryloth something that doesn't get stepped on and left behind. Think about it like this. Remember your childhood home? Remember how nice that was? Remember how nice you lived when you were a child? How good everything felt? Remember when it stopped feeling good? We want to stop that. Pretty much. We want to make sure that no one has to leave. We want to make sure that no one comes here and starts trying to take people again. We want to make sure that shit doesn't happen like that again. So, I need money. I need investors. And that Kubas.
Yeah,
She
I
said a little bit. It's like
I am currently speaking for him right now because he's taking a very important call up on the ship.
No, I understand. That is fine. I'm just saying.
I do want to say that he's more interested in preserving what it used to be with the addition of security.
All right, girlie, I'm listening. Why? Why would you not want? Okay, you're here as an agent for Rodok. I get that. You're here. You obviously care about what this planet was before. Listen here. We're not doing great, Twi'leks, especially ones that were born on Ryoth or even second generation. We're not doing great. Things staying how they are, not going to be great for anyone. I know that what's going on, not what people want. I don't want it either, fully. but we gotta do what keeps us ahead, right? What if you had to do to get to this point now? What did that Kubaz have to do to be in the position he's in? What did you have to do, Jawa? Aren't you from Tatooine? How'd that work out for you?
The planet was blown up.
Exactly.
Wait, you know the planet was blown up and it's all fake?
Worst kept secret. Worst kept.
By the
secret.
way, what's
Don't
your
believe
name?
What you read on the internet. You can call me Taz.
Like
You,
Taz?
Taz.
Ah, yes. Okay, I think I knew a devil by that name once. But anyway, okay.
Now that I've heard his name, can I do a maybe Core World or?
Oh, Isari was
correct.
all over that. I was actually about to ask, can
Yeah,
Isari
absolutely.
start searching the internet for any information about this guy?
Both of you can roll double purple for Taz Core World. Actually, one purple.
One purple core worlds check, you said?
Yeah.
Any chance that I get an additional something out of for being honest? That's what they're on right now.
You got this, okay? You got this.
Sure.
You'll
You can roll with the blue. You can roll blue as well. No, roll the blue. Let's see if you get another success.
That's it.
Yeah, that's probably good, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
An advantage.
And then with an advantage. Okay. So, Isari and Oola, you get about the same information here. What first comes up when you look up Taz is a story from about 10 years ago of like basically a Twi'lek single-handedly freeing himself and other Twi'leks from capture by a hut. And there's this picture of like what looks like clearly a smaller version of what he is now, but like halfway through the progress, like he has already taken this chip and is working on his muscles. And there's just a picture of him punching a guy through a door, and that was taken by a field reporter that happened to be around when that happened. And there's the story. It's like basically Twi'lek that was captured from Ryloth, single-handedly saving multiple Twi'leks from hut capture. And then that's like a side article on some page. And basically what you can find is that Taz has basically been advocating for Twi'lek rights across the galaxy for a while.
I want to know if he has any legal right to dictate what happens to Ryloth.
Yeah, so there's a deal written that basically what it says that the Imperials have claimed ownership of Ryloth and nobody has stopped them. And Taz has convinced them that instead of turning it into a slave planet, they turn it into an entertainment planet, and as such, he is acting as the emissary for Ryloth and its planet, in its moons.
Okay.
There's more, like it's hard to explain. Like basically, he is in charge as much as he cannot be like, and now Ryloth is free from Imperial control, but he can like, he is the like closest. He is the middleman essentially. Like he talks to the people that have interest. He talks to the Imperials, and he is trusted by the Imperials to make general decisions.
Well, that brings up a good point. Where are the Twi'leks that weren't taken off of this planet?
Currently, they have been given jobs to help with the construction of pieces of the current what's being built up here.
And are there any Twi'leks that still had resistance to that as well?
Yes, unfortunately, they had to be shipped off the planet, but they have not been taken to any prisons. They have not been taken to anything other than that. They've been taken to homeless shelters across the galaxy and given a chance to start something else. It is what I could do. He looks at you and it's like, it's clearly not the answer he wants to give you, but it's the answer that he has. So, we need investors.
Right.
That's why talking to you. You have that Kubaz. That Kubaz with a rather strange gain. I've kept track after what happened. I've definitely been told to keep a close eye on their actions. Apparently, the Imperials have a pretty sizable bounty out on him as well. But you know, after some weird stuff got out after that incident with Bill Hammer's mother, you know, it turns out more people are able to stop believing that Tatooine is actually still around. So that's why they're not able to immediately push things on him. You know, rebels are gaining a foothold in places. You know, I know that you all had stopped in Coruscant based on what I had seen. The rebels had entirely recaptured Coruscant.
That's interesting.
Damn.
Turns out, small little toothpick in the pile. Strange effect on wars. We'll see how that turns out. But yeah, what do I need to tell you? What are you here for? Clearly, you're not immediately here for giving money. I can tell that looking at you. What's up?
Well, we're willing to help the cause of, not making this a slave planet. But I was wondering, how far into the progress have you been? Because, I mean, I can kind of see some construction here, but I don't see. I mean, it could easily be converted into what my client had more in mind.
We've only gone started on phase 1. The biggest thing that's been constructed is the main square. It's a bit over that way. He's pointing in the direction of your hometown. And he's like, over that ways, we've developed a square that has a themed restaurant. It has a Ferris wheel, and we're currently adding what's going to be the base of a train system that'll be going around it and out to the further parts of Ryoth.
And is this the first of the 6 planets, or is there work being done on the other 5?
So the other, yeah, so for the 5 moons, some of them have some interesting points of contention. The second moon has a person's person's home away from home. There's a few different timeshares that are built out there, a few different vacation experiences on the moons. Can't really divulge entire details about my clients, but there's definitely some big timers out on the second moon. The third moon currently has no residents, but there's a few different timeshares there if that's something that you're looking into. And then the Imperials have taken personal control of Moon 5 to set up a base to keep an eye on everything that's happening from the construction as a great point for bringing resources in and out. It's sort of been turned into a depot for the time being.
Now, one of the things about if you're going to continue doing it in the direction of, say, hypothetically, we're going to keep it in the direction of 6 planets, what would be the best? I mean, there's no monorail system, so what would be the plan to get from planet 1 to planet, or moon 2 or whatever? Out of character, I'm seeing this being like a Disney World type thing where it's like planet 2 is future planet or future world. And
Obviously, short distance.
Tomorrowland.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So there's no monorail. Oh wait, Star Wars universe. I'm sure there's some sort of.
Yeah, there would be a monorail, but from planet to planet, I assume he's going to answer short distance shuttlecraft.
Short distance shuttlecraft is correct. There is the moons are in circulation that we could, in theory, build a monorail or a light rail that would perform as a ring around Ryoth that you could ride up on, but that one would require much more investment than we currently have. So currently, it's just looking like we'll have some transport ships that will take you from planet to moon to moon to moon to moon to moon to planet.
So how much travel time would that be for tourists, though? Like, you gotta think about the bottom line. It's like, if the tourists aren't happy,
Absolutely,
then,
absolutely. So thankfully, with some investments by the Imperials and some one for they've already wanted some very short distance quick crafts. It's actually would only be about a 30-minute ride to go from a planet to a moon.
still takes a little bit out of their day, but
Sure,
that'll
sure,
work for now, I suppose.
the short reach transports are of course going to have droids that service droids that can provide hors d'oeuvres. There will be entertainment provided, and if you are a VIP pass holder, there is a plan for a luxury section essentially.
Okay. And the town square thing that you were pointing to earlier, the that used to be, you know, a little
Hmm.
hometown. Is
Hmm.
it possible to tour that right now?
Of course, we're able to bring you all over. It's not entirely finished, but you can see what is set up. You can see some of our restaurants. You can ride the Ferris wheel.
Wow, the Ferris wheel set up before the town square. That's impressive.
They really wanted the Ferris wheel. It looked good for pictures.
Actually, yeah, the Ferris wheel ride would probably be most beneficial to get the most aerial vision of, where rides should go. Because once you're up in the Ferris wheel, that's like the pinnacle of the rides because you want to be able to see the ground below you. You don't
Absolutely.
want it facing the parking lot or the landing bay. It's like you want it to actually embrace the park itself.
Absolutely. That's why it's set up in the square, so it'll be surrounded all by parks.
But if you say that it is fully operational, I would like to have a chance to have a ride up there to view the progress from above.
Absolutely. I can take you and your compatriots here over to the Ferris wheel for a Ferris wheel ride if that is something that you wish to go see.
Very much so.
Absolutely.
Oh
What?
my god. I remember the Ferris wheel rocket ship and Jimmy Neutron.
Get to work.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I can totally do that.
It's gonna happen.
Can
At
you,
some
bud?
point.
All right. So yeah, you all walk along. There's been sort of a path made, like not a full you set in one, but like a rudimentary path.
Okay.
And as you walk along, you see one second, sorry. You see people of varied race, but primarily Twi'lek, carrying carrying and moving things. They're all to be clear, they're all like well taken care of, well clothed. They've got like dirt and soot on them, but it definitely looks more like just a hard day's work than anything else. Uh,
Does the
there's
facial
definitely
expressions seem they actually are comfortable? I mean, as far as work happy goes.
work. They look like they're working a job. It's as someone that has a medium feeling about their job, like I don't know what you expect me to say here. They like
I'm just like, it's obvious that they're not extreme slaves, but they're still,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they there's no chains on their feet. There's no sign of duress. They're just working, and
Mm.
there's multiple different huts set across the mountainside that seem to be uh, built similar in a style that you actually had before Oola. Like
Oh, that kind of
when you
hut.
were here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oof.
no.
The Star Wars campaign, and I heard huts along the thing, and I'm like, okay, is Jabba there? Like, what the
Cabins,
hell?
cabins.
No, I know what you mean when you said huts. I'm so
I thought the same thing.
Small houses.
sorry.
Miniature domiciles.
Having a better mic make it clear my pain in I saying this? I did actually get a new mic the last few days. Does it sound
Nice.
alright?
Yeah.
Nice.
Pog.
Pog. Good. I spent like yeah. Anyhow, where are we? Yes. So yeah, you see cabins that look like they're housing for these people, and it looks like it's a generally fine experience. Just like they're working, they're pulling like boxes of stuff or like different hanging pieces. It looks like they are building rides as they say they are, right? Like you can see as you walk by, you see like a path that leads through a cave that opens up somewhere else, and it looks like they're building a giant like a giant Sarlacc coaster over there.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And so you get to the square. There's a hot dog stand set up. The sign above it shows shows God, what is it? Sorry. It shows a Rhodian with a hot dog, and it shows it like pointing it like a gun, as if it's somehow referencing something that they wouldn't know happened.
Oh.
What the hell was that?
I was trying to check something I was sent on my phone, and it exploded.
Cool.
Oh, good. It sounded like Silent Hill for a moment. I was like,
It did.
It's a really weird timing for.
No, I was.
I was like, is someone working in the sewers?
I wasn't expecting the sound to go off. I thought it was just an image, and then it was. I apologize.
Greedo made some weird noises at the reference that is not to be named.
Oh, jeez.
Totally. Yeah, and in the name of the hot dog stand is first shots on me, and they've got like a blaster shaped ketchup and mustard bottles.
No,
That's not the name. That's not the name of the bar.
No, it's the name of the hot dog stand.
Damn.
I know. It's specifically to be upset about, right?
It is. First shots on me is completely a place for a bar.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If we called the bar first shots on me, everyone would be like, well, where's my drink? You know, it's supposed to be the first shots on me, so where's my drink?
That's just the name, sir.
Yeah,
it's
but
that's why we
imagine
call
the
it the
amount
last
of
shot.
customers coming through, demanding their free shot, and
I'm.
then that one person that keeps coming through, and you know they are only changing their hats.
If Rodak buys this place, I'm making him convert it into a bar.
It's like that one person that always changes their hats. No, me, new customer.
Yeah, and that
You
and
never
it's
saw
like
me before. You never saw a customer with this hat before.
yeah, and that's why Taz follows up and says like, yeah, that's why we had to make a hot dog bar. The investor really wanted that name, and he was like, well, we can't make it a bar, sir. It's like, all right. So they invested a lot of money into these ketchup and mustard bottles that you can pull the trigger on them as if they're a blaster to dispense the exact correct amount of ketchup for a hot dog.
Can I pick up one of these dispensers?
Absolutely.
I'm going to shoot Isari.
Those conveyor belt things that they usually have at gas stations, are the hot dogs rolling on one of those and you have to just try to shoot your hot dog as it's coming down?
Oh, that'd be so cool!
No.
And if you want to do a hot dog, what's wrong with you?
No, that's for challenge day. We have a plan is day of week. We do that, and if you hit your hot dog, you eat free.
No one's going to contest the fact that I just shot Isari.
Actually, I will contest that. I would like to use a talent. I was going to say this for later in the session, but since you're squirting me with ketchup, I think I'm going to use it now.
I would say you should grab the other bottle and shoot me back.
Nope. Instead, I'm going to use Bad Motivator.
No, come on, no.
Nope. If it succeeds, your ketchup bottle is going to squirt all of its contents all over your face.
It just explodes.
Pretty much, yes.
You have to be.
Just to zoomed in, that is ketchup they're talking about, just to be clear.
Yes, we are talking about
Just to be-
ketchup. I succeeded.
Damn it.
Okay, so you say what it did, but I'm going to tell you what it did because I get to decide as the GM. It is a
Okay.
bad motivator. That's correct. It is. I have a funnier answer that doesn't get people covered in ketchup. So you're aiming, you're taking the shot, and then you prick yourself on the bottle as you're about to shoot, and as such you move your hand because you're a little hurt, and then you shoot and you perfectly land it on a hot dog.
Yes, I guess that's skill.
And then as you try to move your hand away, you realize that it is oozing ketchup from that spot, and you have ketchup on your hands.
Nice.
So you've got a ketchupy hand now, and a hot dog that has ketchup on it. It's like, sorry, there's still an awful. So, and because I'm feeling necessary, recharge that bad motivator.
Okay.
We did it for fun. Fun was had by all. Huzzah.
I thought we were
And it's like, oh, sorry. Here's yeah, okay. He gives you a napkin. It's like, yeah,
okay.
the investor was really into it. Didn't have a lot of money. Anyhow, so yeah, other places that you see in the square. It looks like there's a fountain that has a C3 protocol droid in a toga, being held up by two Twi'leks. Like, we wanted to make sure that service was shown to be best, and because we want to keep this a local operation, it is primarily being run by Twi'leks and droids, and as such, we thought that this would be a great statue to show that we are giving you the best of service in the best of ways possible. And we are not being replaced by droids, we are elevating the droids to a higher level by our Twi'lek work.
That's not how I'm seeing it, but okay.
The Imperials said that it got past to a design team like this. It's supposed to be racially inclusive, he says as he keeps walking.
I'm guessing that's a tone of sarcasm in his voice.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep. Just like, I know exactly that. No, it's not. All right.
I'll be real, I wasn't sure if anyone was going to get the reference. I'm glad you did. Anyhow, and then on the right you see what looks like a gigantic Ferris wheel.
Compared
It
to
is
the London Eye.
Bigger.
2.5 London Eyes.
Oh shit.
And,
Okay,
he's
fine,
like,
I'll be good.
No.
No, I won't do it.
No, I'm expecting you to do it. That's
No,
the
I'll be
problem.
good
No.
this
You already
time.
said you would.
No, I'll be good.
No,
Do
I'm
it.
already picturing it.
I won't use
Do
bad
it.
motivator on the Ferris wheel.
Do it.
No.
So, there is a gigantic Ferris wheel. And,
Can I come off this boat to just roll over the whole time? Yeah, okay.
No, it's not.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna make it.
And Taz
You're gonna make it a
offers you
shit.
all to step onto one of the carts, and it's like, and from the top of it you can depending on times of day you can see different star formations beyond the moons. It's said to be quite beautiful. I haven't gotten to ride it yet myself, so this will be my first time.
Okay, and how many people can get into one car of the...
4. It's designed for it's primarily designed for parties of 2 with a service droid for drinks, because it can be a slower ride as its massive size. It is also designed to be comfortably seating 4 people of average weight. So thankfully we have you with us looking at Isari.
Or it could be me and Oola in one car, and then Erik and Taz in another.
I was thinking of riding with Taz, but but I mean that's.
Oh, okay, that works too.
Oh, okay, get left behind.
I mean,
Magic
no,
stroll
it's
with
enough
Oola.
of the cart. That's gonna be 2 people in the cart. Asagi and Isari, probably Erik.
Yeah, we could. The 3 of us could fit in 1 car.
Let's do it.
Alright.
This is like me and Taz, or if somebody else
Okay.
wanted to ride with Taz and I don't care. I just want to get in the car. I'm gonna make a stupid joke right now. I'm secretly the Pokemon King.
What?
Ah.
You know that.
Ah, that was also homoerotic. Anyway.
Okay, now that I've made my stupid, joke there, we can move on.
We can move on. Anyhow, yeah. So yeah, as long as everyone's all right with that, Isagi's like, yeah, all right, let's ride in this car. And he's like, and he also pulls on one of the. He pulls on Arto as well.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Isari kind of quietly.
Did Trick?
Can you check the cars to see if there's any security measures inside of any of them? Like microphones.
Oh yeah. Let me get my data pad here, and
You're able to successfully say that quietly with no problems.
yeah. Let me see here.
I did specifically say I am quietly saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying you that I'm not making you roll for that. Is what I'm saying with that statement.
Because Arto is with us. Did Twitchy stay on the ship?
Twitchy is definitely staying on the ship.
Twitchy is with Rodok.
Twitchy and Rodok. This is fine.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. What type of could I use my data pad to make something happen that if there were a bug, it would kind of like an echolocation type of thing?
Yeah, so make a mechanics check versus we'll say versus a red and a purple. Basically this is like a sort of routine maintenance thing that you can do where basically you send out a ping to any other devices.
Oh no.
And that despair means that someone noticed that you did that with that specific purpose, but you do find out that there are no cameras specifically on the Ferris wheel itself. But what you do find out is that there seems to be some devices hidden in mountain ranges that could definitely be high frequency and range scanners.
Do they have any receptors inside the car?
Not okay. So what I mean by this is there's the whole idea of now in shooters sometimes there'll be abilities that you can see someone's outline through a wall.
Yeah.
I have a scope that lets you do that.
Basically, those devices that are like high frequency and range scanners, what they're doing is that they're keeping note of where people are, sort of like an echolocation system.
Okay.
So they're my sonic scope essentially.
Essentially,
I pinged your sonic scope too, basically.
Because of the range of it, and disregarding the sonic scope because Erik has it. Basically, they could 3D print your location if they know, if they wanted to.
Just a way to keep us track of the guests. There's nothing wrong with that. Wink, wink.
Okay.
So this would normally just be a routine thing for a device to do, but because of that despair, you have a feeling that you have this feeling inside of you that you messed up something in the process, and someone may have picked up on it, but you're not sure.
That's all right.
Yeah, I was just looking over his shoulder and watched it happen.
That's all right.
I'm someone.
That's all right. Okay, let's all board our cars.
Yep. All right. While it is just Oola and Taz, Oola, do you have anything you wish to say to Taz as he sort of just looks outside at the park, sort of not really? He looks like a person that has done everything he wanted to, and he's not happy about it. This is a self-made person that was able to get his home planet basically on the map with this project, and he does not look like a person that's happy about that.
So, my friend was on his data pad. He said that we're safe to talk now.
Yep.
let me know how you actually feel about this quote-unquote project.
Look, it was going to happen either way. Something was going to happen to this planet. This way, I can help steer the course.
But
Shit.
if somebody had enough monetary influence, which would be my client,
Maybe.
would that deter the Imperials from touching this planet?
Maybe. It depends. The Imperials are a bunch of fucking bullies. They could take the money and then decide that they're still going to do this to this place, and we can't stop them. We can't say, oh, we're going to take the money back. And be like, oh, we're the Imperials. We control the bank where the money's at now, so you're not getting that money back. So, unless something's done about the Imperials on some level of scale, can't really do shit about it. Even the Twi'lek that was inside the Imperials, she sort of gave up on it too. She had told me that she's more curious and working towards some their boss's intentions than trying to do anything to help Ryloth. So I don't know.
Did she have blue skin, the one that was
Yep.
inside?
Yep.
Let's just assume that's the mother, yeah.
I mean, you can take it as you will, but he did say, yep, has blue skin.
And this isn't related to any of this necessarily, but
Of course.
do you know of any green Twi'leks that might have been taken off to like a science facility?
Yeah, there was a report about that. I had 1 second, trying to.
We never give our name because we didn't have the same file.
No, that's fine. It's, he's thinking right now. I'm thinking. And he was like, yeah.
I thought you were trying to look through your notes and see if you guys had the name of it.
All good.
So.
All good. Yeah, and he's like, look, he's like, right, that was the one that was part of that test run, whatever, the facility, right? That was they were talking about a facility that had gotten destroyed in one of the meetings, right?
Is that right? Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The facility where you guys had to destroy that facility.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. So there's something found out with her. Something I don't know a lot about it. I only heard about it in a meeting, but they were saying that she was taken to some imperial facility to get more testing done. They said something about some sort of alpha code. Don't really know much more about it, but yeah, they said that because her and the person that fixed her, there might be some way to basically make super soldiers that can be shot and keep going. And apparently that's what that code's about. Again, they only let me sit in on so many meetings, and they think that you saw that found out there. They think that we were Neanderthals, honestly. So, yeah, that's what I got on that. You may
I mean, it's like I was young. Don't get me wrong, I was young, but I remember that they were basically telling our parents that the kids were going off to get education.
Of course, that's what they tell everyone.
Providing better education than what could be provided on our planet. And
Of course.
that's why I always find it weird that it's like that felt off. But it's like,
yeah,
not much I could do about it. But for alpha code, that's activate code alpha.
Activation code alpha.
Activation code alpha. Anything?
Yeah. Nope.
Okay. Just checking. I do have the
Yeah,
out.
No, you do. You're fine. It's like, yeah, they had again, they kept saying it in the meeting. There were being something weird going on there. I don't know much about it, obviously. Do you know anything about it? You seem to have that information.
I've seen it with one or two people, and it seemed like the codes did different things to different people, and the one kind of was given a code to essentially commit suicide.
Huh.
So
Weird.
it's not a good thing to have those codes.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, that's
did you ever catch the Green Twi'lek's name, or did they always keep it as a code or whatever?
they just said the green Twi'lek. They sort of like, again, they were treating her like an object. They would like they just need her blood and her skin tissue to figure out what the science officer did, because he decided that he didn't want them to have that information, and took out the only place that the information was stored other than the girl with himself.
Can I do a medicine check to know if there's a difference between skin and blood of Twi'lek? Like
That's
if that makes sense. Like if a green Twi'lek has different
that's
chromosomes.
something that you'd already know, and basically, like, it's like us having different eye colors,
Okay,
basically.
so there's really. I thought that maybe the people who were the Imperials.
It's
were,
not like Twi'leks or Pikmin.
Okay, so it's not like they picked the green one specifically because they were green versus,
No. It's just this girl had shitty lungs due to a situation that you don't have information about, and they got repaired by a scientist, and the scientist decided that the Imperials shouldn't have that information, so they removed themselves from the situation. And the little girl is potentially captured by the Imperials somewhere in a facility that you maybe have information on already. Potentially have heard about this facility, especially considering it includes activation codes. Yes? Okay.
Indeed.
Cool.
You gotta remember, Oola is the one doing this.
No, you're.
That's fine.
No,
I
you're.
forgot the whole lung
you're.
thing. I'll be honest, I totally forgot about the lung thing.
Yeah,
That's
too.
fair.
Yeah. I mean, that was
that plot thread.
No, I
plot
remember.
thread has been a while. That plot thread has been a while. That's why I've tried to be good about, like, reciting information.
Second or third episode, I forget that was.
I don't know, man.
That was so long ago. But
Yeah.
I remember Alphacodes. I definitely remember the Alphacodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the female was, she had lung problems and stuff like that. I do remember that, but as far as like, no one knows the name, no one knows like anything really about her, and then it's like, okay, so that's a lead, and they just kind of go on. But then, is there anything else about the second moon that you can tell us that you weren't telling us on the ground?
Look, some sort of crime boss lives there. They bought some property on it when it was real cheap. They said that they wanted a place that people wouldn't come check out. Turns out Ryoth is a place that you don't really go investigate the moons of. This construction, probably not great for them on that front, but I don't know if that really matters. Yeah, they that's their home when they're not out in the castle run, apparently. I really don't have much more information. I keep my nose out of their business. They keep their nose out of ours. Good idea not get caught up with a crime boss kid.
Yeah.
Or get caught up with the Imperials or the rebels or any of that, honestly. This world would be a great place to just not be important. Fun. Good job. That's great. Yeah, turns out a Kuba's suplexing an old lady is a great way to get hated by the Imperials. And a Wookiee? Why did that happen?
I mean, I was there and I still don't know.
Fair enough. But hey, you're here. You're able to use that Kubas for money to try to help out this thing. I get it.
Look, potentially listening if he thinks that he can use his money to buy what he's after, then we can use that money to help us out too.
What's he after? Is he after like 5? Like what's he even after?
Oh, I think for now he's trying to see how far his bike can range. But I know he wanted to have a security base. And hopefully that security base would also, in turn, protect the Twi'lek. Which, how much power do you have in construction?
Yeah, like, construction is a...
additional minor things to equipment that they wouldn't recognize right away in their equipment that could double as a single piece, nothing, but as multiple pieces, they would make a larger puzzle in terms of like a force field around our wall.
All right, we can see about that. We can see about that security base. I'll have to talk to the Kubas.
Still look like a freaking, amusement park, but to the smarter people, it would not.
They come down for specific investigations, so I don't know if that'll be especially as an amusement park. That one's a little hard to like keep people away from. I understand what you're saying.
Just turn it on and just be like, okay, now you can fuck off.
I understand what you're saying. I'll talk with the Kubas about that then and see what we can work out.
As well,
as for
client, he still has final say in where his money goes.
Of course. What I will say is be careful about those .com millionaires, and if you ever need somewhere to work, I can get you in under the brow. Honest work, good pay. I could use a consultant. He hands you a business card. There's more Twi'leks out here trying to do something to change. The more the other Twi'leks will actually listen if we try to do something big. Just keep in mind.
Now, you were saying, speaking of other Twi'leks, you said that there were ones that didn't agree with building the amusement park as it was. Were they all sent to the same direction, or were they scattered? Okay, they're scattered all over.
Scattered, unfortunately.
Okay.
The Imperials learned their lesson on that one. Don't keep all the people that hate you all together. Turns out. So they scattered them as much as possible. Kept families together because I argued for it. Did what I could.
Alright, so what kind of goofball stuff are you going on in your cart?
Nah, we're just hanging out and chilling.
Yep.
Hanging and swinging. You find out that your cart has a stocked wine cooler.
Yo.
A stocked wine cooler.
A stocked wine cooler. You seem to have stepped onto a luxury cart.
Okay, well then I have a new idea.
I told you guys specifically that this was a thing that was designed for
I
know.
People
in a service droid. So this is.
So we have a service droid.
Beforehand. No.
Damn.
You guys stepped on. You guys stepped on with Art. You have Arto.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, Arto.
Yeah, we have Arto.
Yeah. What's up?
Erik, you thinking what I'm thinking?
Are we gonna get hammered?
Oh, I was actually gonna have Arto just try to steal this.
Oh, sick! I'm in. All right. He opens up his container, shoves the wine cooler in. All right, we're good.
Wait, how big is this wine cooler? This must be a small ass wine cooler.
It holds like 4 bottles.
Oh, okay, so it is small.
A limo. That's all the bigger it is. That's what I was picturing anyway.
Sorry. So think about a fridge that could hold 4 wine bottles and 4 chilled glasses.
Okay.
I
I
like this droid, dude. He's just like, oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Look,
Arto,
Y'all were here for people that were on board to do shit. I gave you a droid that was on board to do shit. As long he's gonna talk shit about you, but he's gotta be on board.
Arto, come by
Yeah,
my
it's up
place
to you.
later, and I think I can give you some special code for you,
Alright.
and you are gonna have a fun time with us.
Alright.
Oh,
If you
going to our droid.
Hell yes.
I'm
Hell
gonna
you
keep
try to
getting
put a
our droid drunk.
if you try to put a restraining bolt on me, I'm gonna kick you in the nuts.
Well,
just letting you
I'm
know
not
on that
gonna.
one.
I'm not gonna put a restraining bolt on you. I do have a couple.
Alright.
I will admit. Okay, I have
Alright,
a couple,
Alright.
but not gonna use them on you. Okay.
Alright.
I just
Alright.
want you to be able to enjoy what we are going to be enjoying.
Oh fuck yeah! Alright, bud.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Actually,
Yeah.
you guys. Actually, I need to look at Twitchy some more.
Look, man.
There
If
go.
you
just
got
a strong squad, and he'll just be like, "How?"
if you got that kind of code, look, man, that'll mellow Twitchy out.
I guess you're right. Okay. Twitchy's also getting drunk with us. But if he steals a blaster, I'm holding you responsible.
Alright. I'll kick you in the nuts.
Why do I have to be kicked in the nuts?
Hey, you probably deserve it.
Probably not. He was
I
trying to
do.
get us all
However,
To be
I
fair,
will
yours
not
are
deserve
also
it
the easiest.
for this instance.
To be fair, yours would probably also be the easiest to reach.
That's also fair.
Jason, just be glad that this isn't GK8891.
Oh yeah, she would punch me in the nuts with her frickin' shock gloves.
Please mode.
Oh god.
Oh, that
Man,
was
I love playing droids in the Star Wars universe. It's great.
I didn't know we could play a droid.
Yeah.
Oh, you absolutely can.
Interesting.
They're so much fun to play. Like, holy shit. They're great.
Interesting.
Because you get to be assholes like this, and you know that if they threaten you with a restraining bolt, you just get to be like, fuck you. And then if they do restraining bolt you and you get it off, you get to make a whole new personality.
Yeah, I was employed in the Sims campaign, and
Yeah.
every time I got the opportunity, Game mode?
Tased
Yeah,
mode.
you tased the scholar more than you tased enemies.
Tased.
Bitch boy? Bitch boy deserved it.
He did
It
deserve
was
it.
deserving.
Alec was being a little shit. But
And after revealing what he was up to with us, yeah, he really deserved the base mode. But
Yeah.
that's a different story. Let's continue on.
Tased
You
mode?
guys aren't so you're
Yeah.
planning on getting the robot drunk.
yeah.
You didn't do
Yeah, no,
anything
we're-
with the Ferris wheel.
No.
We're just having a good time. We've got plans for the Ferris wheel, didn't you see?
I'm trying to turn over a new leaf.
Oh, also, so you get to the top of the Ferris wheel, you look out, it is actually a very beautiful view from the sky. Like you see three of the 5 moons out in front of you, 2 of the 5 behind you.
Does the Ferris wheel stop for a bit so people can enjoy it? Like, you know.
It goes slow. So it goes slow, stop, slow, stop, slow, stop, but at a pace where it doesn't it's not a harsh stop, right?
You know what? I'd like to look through my Sonics just around the area.
Sure, what are you trying to find? Roll
Just
me like a perception
anything.
check or something. Roll me a dumb luck then. 2 purple.
Okay. Just looking to see like if there's anything important.
Ooh, well, you failed, but you managed to make an absolute success on something.
What did I make?
So you don't see anything, but you realize that you thought of an amazing mixed drink for later.
Great.
Look, it's a roll with little consequence. I'm going to give you a triumph with little consequence.
That's fair.
I didn't think it was of little consequence. I wanted to see if there were anything that maybe get better eyes on what
Maybe he spots a house that is suspiciously underdeveloped compared to those around it.
Yeah, I was just looking for like.
Yeah, no, I know, but so yeah, you didn't get anything on your perception check because you did not get the perception that you're looking for. So I had to give you something else.
How about that triumph is nobody notices that I was looking through the scope of the rifle?
Sure. Yeah, nobody notices that you've pointed a gun while inside of a Ferris wheel. I'll give you that. Sure.
There we go.
God, you're one step removed from a clock tower.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Why is Mayor Hamburger driving through?
Whoa!
What happened?
Sin probably got the reference.
I did. Don't worry, it's appreciated.
Was it not what I thought it was? McDonald's, like the old McDonald's TV show.
No.
No,
Wait, what
no.
was it then?
Don't worry
It's a
about it.
Family Guy reference. Don't worry about it.
Because Mayor Hamburger was like a thing.
That was Mayor
It's a
McCheese,
Family Guy.
but it is
yeah.
a Family Guy reference. Yeah, don't worry.
What
Don't worry.
what
We'll
I am
move on.
referencing specifically is a Family Guy thing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, because this is exactly what I imagined.
Anyhow.
Yes, this TV show is canceled.
Yes. Anyhow. Sorry. Yes, that is the mayor I'm talking about, but not in the context that you're thinking of. Anyhow. So yeah, it's a very nice view. It is around sunset when you get up there, so the stars are twinkling just right. It is a great night. You feel a little refreshed after riding this ride. You're just like, all right, that was nice. And everyone gets off, and then Taz looks at you. It's like, all right, you've gotten to see the Ferris wheel. Any other questions that y'all have? Anything you're concerned about? Oh, and Android friend there, enjoy the tip. Taz is very aware for whatever reason.
I don't like that.
Damn.
You don't have to like it.
Hey, so anyway.
Yeah.
What? I don't know. What did she tell you that that the Kubaz wanted?
Yeah, it told me that your client was looking to build some installations here to assist with the growth of this place, and I said that I need to talk with the client specifically, but afterwards, I think we might be in business, buds.
Oh yeah, no, we got some defensive plans here.
Yeah, of course.
Shield networks, anti-air turrets, possibly, a fleet of spaceships willing to sweep the perimeter of the orbit. It's I can't find the list on my data pad, but we did discuss it.
Yeah. Sure you did, bud. I believe you. Look. I'm happy for what all y'all are doing here. I'm just gonna tell you a few things. Going up that second moon. I didn't tell you could go there. And when it comes to the Imperials, you need to have a very distinct plan because those fuckers are vindictive.
Oh, I know. Do you know what exactly we would be dealing with if we were to confront the Imperials?
I mean, really depends. You said I saw your ships in the yard. You got whatever the hell that one ship is, and you got an X-wing. And I was like, there's a lot of they probably be sending. I mean, they might send a destroyer. Don't think so, but they might. They'd be sending a fleet of ships to come check out what the hell's happened if something went wrong.
Okay.
With the defenses you got planned, I'd say you got a 50-50.
Okay.
Honestly, depends on what legwork you do beforehand, bud. How much you piss them off. Whatever you do, that doesn't become immediately obvious when you do it, so you have to trust that the GM is keeping track of things.
Oh yeah, no, we can't trust that. I know that from experience.
Of course you can. Anyhow. Comedy. Anyhow.
All right.
Just one of the things that whenever you punch the Imperials, you got to make sure that you've got the forces to fight back.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll discuss that. But anyway,
Yeah.
nice meeting you, and thank you for showing us around.
Yeah, of course. What was your name again?
Isari.
All right. Nice to meet you. Sorry. He hands you his business card. He's like, keep in touch.
I think I will.
And sorry, don't forget that you have 2 business cards.
Oh shit, I forgot the first one. I did
The
not write
first
it down.
one. Would you like to be reminded?
Yes.
That is why I did this. Remember, it was an imperial general. that
Oh
was
yeah,
able to-
Cauldron. Oh,
Yeah,
god
Cauldron.
damn it. I actually... Okay. Carry on, I actually did write down that, I did get his business card.
Okay, I just want that I set this up as a chance
Yeah, it's
to
all-
remind
it's all
you about
good.
that in case you forgot.
Thank you for the backup, because if I had not done
Absolutely.
it, that would have been very helpful.
Absolutely. But yeah, he hands you a business card. He says, he also says to the droid, good at just below 0 for that when you're showing it up.
Okay. Also, this
And,
is how I basically imagine Taz looking like. Right here.
Oh.
Except, you know, more like a Twi'lek.
Yeah, pretty much. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
He's got the orange skin too. It's perfect.
It is perfect. I was very disappointed when watching the Phoenix Wright anime, and they actually turned it into a normal skin color. But, okay, so, cool. Got his business card,
Yeah.
alright. Okay, so, time to go back to the ship, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
Hmm.
Oola's home.
Yes.
We gotta go find it.
You passed by where it would have been on your way here. It looks like it's been mostly taken apart.
Can you use some luck to see if there's anything from my past in that?
Absolutely.
In that area?
Absolutely. You take a look. You look real close, and you try to find some stuff, and you find an old doll of yours.
Oh, Susie.
Perfect.
It's what?
My Susie.
Susie?
And he'll show you the little, like, kind of the equivalent of, Scruff from Lilo and Stitch, that little doll.
Oh.
Like a really badly
Do you want me to,
done-
stitch that up for you or something?
No, she's perfectly fine as she is. Although she does need some surgery, I guess, and her head kind of does that mimicky lump.
Do you want me to see what I have in my scrap pile and maybe, you know...
You're not
Kinda.
gonna make her a cyborg, are you?
No, no, I'll reinforce her, you know, I'll give her like a reinforced spine.
Okay. So hand off her
Sin,
doll.
Yeah?
don't make this into a ship of Flesius.
No. I demand... I demand something later, but I don't know what yet because I'm kind of buzzed.
Look, I just made that joke. I'm drunk too, so don't worry.
Woo!
Woo!
Oh yeah, she's also drunk. Congratulations, Fusion, you're the only sober one, as usual.
Is that a surprise?
No. Anyway, so let's go back to the ship and discuss shit.
Absolutely. You get back to the ship. Rodok is still on the phone.
Yeah, that's
You
All right,
see-
well,
Yeah, he's on a different call now. He says when he asks him about it, he's like, he gets put on hold for a moment. He just like vents excess hot air after being put on hold again.
oh dear.
I can picture Rodok yelling, "Representative! Representative!"
Oh no! Cero! Real person! Por favor! Grazie!
So yeah, he is currently in the process of doing what he can.
Okay,
Pain.
so let's go to the meeting room.
I'm spending a dark side of the force. It's because he's been on hold for this long, and he will continue to be on hold.
Oh god. You spent a dark side to put him on hold.
That is the dark side.
Yeah, it's the dark side at work that when a representative came by and could have picked up the phone and decided that they should just go on lunch instead.
Oh my god, no. Alright, so anyway, meeting room. Okay, so.
The best part though,
Yeah?
once he finally is done with the call, would you like to take a survey?
Oh, I think he would probably have Isari.
30 minutes, and we insist.
I think he'd probably have Isari hack into the call, track the IP of the call center, and then have him and Erik pay a visit to the call center for a little intimidation. I don't think he would take a damn survey. But anyway, so there's a crime boss on the second moon. What's the plan?
Let's go kick his ass.
Basically.
Okay, you guys draw the attention away from me, and I will do whatever I can to hack into his network and try to, you know...
The moon's kind of a big place. Do we know where exactly they'll land?
Yes.
I could probably I could probably monitor communications from the second moon.
And next question. Is there oxygen fields on the moon so you can actually breathe on them? Or is it
Yes.
just a station?
Oxygen fields.
Are we taking both vehicles or just one?
You're not suffocating the planet. We might have.
Why am I not suffocating the planet? That's a
Stephen
perfect...
Frank could be on there.
Oh, damn, that's right. Okay, never mind.
Oh my god, we
he was
actually
at-
gave him a reason to stop.
As soon as you mentioned Stephen Frank, it was like, ah, shit, yeah, that's right, never mind. Nope. Okay, change of
Steve
plans.
2.0, Steve 2.0 pops their head in. What's that called?
No, we're talking about, Steve 1.
Alright, cool.
I'm glad for us to listen.
No, he's
Steve
Steve...
2 can be Stefan.
Stefan, yes. We have Steven and Stefan.
Alright.
Got thing 1
All right,
and thing 2,
cool.
But thing 2 doesn't like to be called that, so we can do thing A or the golden ceremony.
Spelled like...
We're
that.
taking both ships.
Spelled like that.
Alright, it's canon now.
Hey, I brought back red and blue.
All we need is one of them to get a text change and we can just turn it into Stephanie.
We could meet a Stephanie and then there'd be 3.
Oh god.
Oh god, we'd have a sitcom.
Joker, no.
Guys, we could pitch it to the Empire.
Thank you guys for your amazing ideas that definitely aren't being noted down.
We could pitch a new sitcom to...
Ooh.
you know what? Even though it's Star Wars,
Here's what's gonna happen. Here's exactly what's gonna happen. So Oola's gonna turn on the TV one day on a boring cruise, and then you're gonna see Steve, and Stephanie, and we're gonna be like, God damn it, they stole our idea.
Oh my god, it's an actual movie.
Yeah, Jar Sandra Bullock.
And
Steve,
Ryan Reynolds, and... I
Yep.
can't tell who else that is.
Bradley Cooper. It was not Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Bradley Cooper. Oh, whatever. Anyway.
I was gonna go for the three Stamigos.
Okay, wow, this is... Ay,
No?
ay, ay.
Alright, so
Yes,
again,
I
are we
actually
taking...
watched this and it is a train wreck movie. But that's the
Yeah.
point.
I have also watched it.
I don't know what that says about our movie choices.
That we make mistakes.
Yeah.
Are we taking both ships?
Oh, of course.
Probably
Are
that.
you?
We're gonna need you to make sure no one interferes in the skies.
Okay, that means Oola's the only.
Yeah, Oola
Going
will
in.
pilot the Tatch. Rodok is gonna use the gun on the Tatch. Isari is going to run defensive maneuvers. Erik will blast things out of the sky or provide
Oh, I
aerial
thought-
support until.
I thought you meant you wanted me in the air until even while you guys landed.
Oh, no. Clear things out of the air until it seems safe.
All right, let's go.
Well, Rodok is part of the plan.
So are we ending session early again?
Are you? It's like we can keep going. I bet.
I want to keep going, but like,
Yeah, let's do some ship-to-ship combat then. And see if there's anything in the
If-
skies.
if
Scout the
there is
place
ship
out.
to ship combat,
Oh, let's scout the place
Well,
out.
okay. What? So, all right. Person that has access to a data pad that can search for information. Would you like to do information scouting before you try approaching a planet that you know hosts a crime boss?
Absolutely not. I'm kidding. Okay, what's the difficulty?
Would you like to roll 3 purples on a check to discover information, likely using Outer Worlds, because this is a crime war?
Could I use Underworld? Oh shit,
Sorry,
they're the
yes,
same. They're the
Underworld.
same check.
Underworld.
Never mind.
Underworld would be correct.
What the absolute fuck? What the hell,
All right,
dice?
sorry. You tried to find information on what was the name I gave you? It was Big something. I'm trying to remember now.
Big E Smalls.
big.
Yeah, right. Big yeah, it was
Big Ethan Smalls.
And of course,
Big
Ethan
Ethan-
definitely remembers this because, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big Ethan Smalls. The information you're able to find on him is just the basic stuff. What you find out is that Big Ethan Smalls has been basically what you find out is that he has a bounties put up from by the Imperials, but is basically put under so much red tape to try and get to him that you can basically tell, even with no successes, that he and the Imperials are working together in some sort of fashion.
Ah, shit. Okay, well. Hey, Erik. I got some good news for you. You want to kill
Yeah.
stuff?
Yep.
Because I didn't come up with too much for researching Mr. Ethan Smalls. But he and the Imperials are probably in cahoots together.
All right. Well, let's get going then.
So we're probably going to be expecting heavy air resistance.
Or someone else could try to gather information. There's always options.
3 purples, you said?
3 purple.
I don't even have 3 dice in that field.
Hey, you know, 2
Dang.
dice can come up blank, like they did with me.
Sure, I'll take Isari's data pad. What did I research?
Oh,
All right,
Jesus.
Erik. All right, Erik, you do the asshole thing, and you pull up a "let me Google that for you" link and find more information.
I've got a pissed off Isari. I cracked his data pad.
You know that
well, no,
you know
it's
that
not-
I installed the computerized security system on your ship, right?
Yeah.
Oola, you're not able to find out anything. But Erik, after
I
some
got a
searching,
power
wait,
button, though.
you did find the power button. Good job.
She cycles your data pad. She just takes it from me and cycles
Right behind me.
it.
Erik, what you're able to find is pretty. What information you're able to find about Big Ethan Smalls is that basically as his position here, there's a chance that he may not be here at this time of day or month, because this is his home away from home when he isn't out in the Kessel Run, and this time of year is a time of year where the Kessel Run is very active. So there's a chance that he's not even here.
Interesting.
So there's a chance that this infiltration could be more stealth than guns blazing, depending on how you approach it. If you set off all the alarms, then it might become guns blazing. But who knows? If this guy isn't here, it's not like he's hired a bunch of people to go watch where he lives while he isn't there. He has a lot of stuff, but still, there's still some guards. But you obviously you don't find a lot of information on his house, but you know that there's a good likelihood that he's out in the Kessel Run right now.
Interesting. All right, that's good information to have.
Alright, well, that does change the plan somewhat. Or it may,
Yeah,
or it might not. I don't know. We could
Well, it's
still.
like-
we do have a
I-
living
I
battering
res-
ram.
Just
I
out of
re- I
curiosity,
respect-
How well are people around here at stealth?
I have 5 green dice.
Let's not look. Let's not answer
I mean,
that.
you could probably
I-
activate some security cameras if you
Oh yeah, I
I-
could totally
I
hack into
respect-
this.
I respect the party's enthusiasm to go straight for murder, but I did make it clear that this guy isn't always here.
hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
I'm gonna get
That's
in the-
fine. You
I'm
know,
gonna get
we'll
in the
just
X-wing.
Still, other people, I don't know.
look. Okay,
Yeah,
there's
no,
no
I
one.
mean-
Look, if we leave
Yeah.
no,
You could-
if
you
we
can
leave no
fire-
one to witness us, then they won't witness us.
Of course, you can
I'm
fire
going to
your
get the
shit
X-wing.
cannon
No.
at the building, and I'm sure that that'll end up just fine.
What am I
if
rolling?
The guards
Joker?
that we hired, and the guards that they hired were Steve and Frank.
I don't know.
Well, then, I mean, that's what slaves are for, right? But you don't have to pay them.
I
Just
feel
your-
like Rodok could probably, because he did tell me about some of this. I feel like Rodok could get us in without violence. But he could also get us in with violence, let's be real.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Ronak looks like he's still dealing with that very important phone call, and
What am I rolling?
What do you want to roll?
I
What
want
are-
to roll
what
to
are you
fly
gonna
the ship. I'm flying our ships. I'm getting in the
Okay.
X-wing. and starting
Well,
this-
Oola, hold on. You're flying the X-Wing.
Yep.
The party is flying together right now, I assume, correct?
Yep.
That's up to Oola.
Then,
no, the DM has made this roll before. They take the best check out of both of us because we're traveling together.
Okay.
no. What he's saying is Oola agreeing with this plan? Is what I
To
think
just
what he was
go in
saying.
guns blazing, or
no,
does
I'm
she?
not doing guns blazing. I'm doing scope.
We never said we were going in Godin's Blazing, but we can at least get moving.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. So
Like,
you all can
basically,
get
we're
there.
doing recon
yeah.
Before we
It's-
have Rodok getting
So-
off of his phone call. We're going
because
to do a
because
recon.
you're going to one of the moons of Ryloth, this is piloting planetary.
Okay.
Okay, makes absolutely no difference. But what am I rolling
I-
against?
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's
You
alright.
asked me which piloting. Okay, 2 purple.
It's all good. It's alright. It's alright. Everything's fine.
No, I said what am I rolling against?
2 purple.
Sorry, 2 purple. Yeah.
2 perps.
All right.
Woo!
Which is a Star
You
Wars
have,
version of 2 chains.
2 perps, 2 chains. Yeah. So you successfully make the roll, and we'll say the triumph is that you found this perfect little medium spot between like getting to the moon and the planet, that you were able to stay out of range of anything that would be on the moon trying to find you from where you see the buildings are. You basically found the perfect direction. Also, yeah, we're not meeting next week.
What's going on?
It'll be
Easter.
Easter.
So it'll be 2 weeks.
See, I live alone, so I wasn't planning on celebrating.
Yeah, Boulevard of Broken Dreams flip note version.
Yeah.
I
Anyone
mean,
remember that frog?
GK
Is
I
there
do
any
remember
reason
that
to
song.
celebrate if you're alone, man?
Why not? Go see family. GK,
All right,
and,
let-
GK and I are gonna go see my grandparents, and they're gonna have those awesome strawberry bonbon candies that only old people seem to find. And GK. Sorry, you're an honorary old person now. Not only did you find the chocolate bonbons, you also found the bubblegum Easter eggs that I assumed that my grandparents were the only ones that could find them.
The ones that come in an egg carton.
It's an egg carton, yeah. It's a little plastic egg carton. And
Yeah.
I could not find those things for the life of me, but every single Easter my grandparents have them. And she found them, and she also found the strawberry bonbons. Therefore, she's an honorary old person.
To be fair, your profile name is also Granny Kickass. You
That is
opted
true.
into the role early.
Based off a character that I made for stream.
I remember that. We were playing Saints Row.
Yes.
Yeah, twas Saints Row 3.
It was. But anyway, yeah, so
Anyhow,
while we're
so
out of their sensors, Isari is going to do some tomfoolery on the ship itself and try to basically dampen the Tatch's signature.
Okay. Make me a mechanics check versus, we'll say, 3 purple. Because you've got a pretty big signature on that ship.
Holy hell.
You make the signature infinitesimal.
Jesus Christ. Okay, now you decide to, now y'all decide to actually roll stuff, except for you, Mr. Purple. I love you. Flame Purple, I love you.
Flame purple.
Wow. All that stress from everyone taking away my fucking data pad has just mysteriously vanished.
Very, very mysteriously, huh?
Yeah, it's very mysterious. Even though it was like 5 strain.
Did it actually cause you strain?
I actually did put up my strain because of
Good.
that.
Good.
Because it did stress Isari out, that you fuckers.
I was going to request that you put your straight up, yes.
Yeah, just you fuckers just, reaching over and grabbing his fucking data pad, getting your grubby sausage fingers
Hey,
all over the keys.
my fingers are not made of salt.
Hey, you want those Twi'lek?
It's an Always Sunny reference.
Well, I'm
GK.
aware. I'm just saying that, Twi'lek fingers are very deep for the most part, except for that buff dude.
Isagi comes in with his sausage fingers and asks if he can use the data pad for a moment.
And his fingers are like...
Isari's eye twitches. He goes into his room. He closes the door, and then he uses his slicer gear to lock himself in.
These are like Cheeto covered fingers.
Oh yeah, Isagi has like bright orange fingers.
And then suddenly the hyperspace is overloading for no reason.
Boom!
And virus.
It's like, I don't know where this virus came from, guys, but it seems that our engines are shut down now. Arto is for some odd reason having droid Tourette syndrome.
Sorry, I'm really sorry. I don't know what I did, but for some reason, there's just a thing on my screen yelling, "Isagi, we love your nuts."
Look, Isagi, I'm gonna have to tell you something. We're all internet famous in some way, and I hate it.
That sucks.
That does suck.
Maybe we need
sucks,
to
bro.
destroy the internet, brother.
Yeah, but you see, I gotta search for Ligma.
Sorry, breaks the internet.
Why did Steve Jobs die from?
No, it's so terrible that Steve Jobs died from Ligma.
No, I know. That's why because you went backwards. I was trying to continue going backwards.
Oh, okay.
He died
Oh,
from
God.
Ligma Jobs.
No, damn it, he's
No. Awful.
I have to actually search because I found this really funny video about that, and it shows
Fair.
possibly it involves the best scene in Sonic 06.
It sucks that Rodok died from
Ooh.
Ligma.
Who's Rodok?
Ligma bot.
Ah!
Isn't it the one where like Joe and it's like who's Joe? It's like your mama, and then it's
who's Mama?
It's like really fucked up. I know that. I vaguely remember.
Oh God.
Oh, so the bit that like was, you've seen the Steve Jobs one, right?
Yes.
All right.
This
Yeah,
featuring the best scene in Sonic 06.
Of Star Wars jokes involving that. I do really enjoy the jokes you can make about the planet Both.
Both?
This isn't an actual thing. Is it?
No,
This
it's not
isn't
an act. No. It's
No,
someone
no,
someone
I would-
dubbing over it. But if you do want a thing that actually did happen, they actually do. That dude also voice acted something that actually did happen.
It makes no sense. Why does he answer, "Who the hell is Steve Jobs with Ligma balls"? Like,
Because okay, never mind. We're just
So again, it's the Joe Mama joke, right? It's like who the hell? So like it's so sad that it's so sad that Joe died of insert anything here, right? Like
And
insert
then
any sort of disease, and they'd be like, "Who's Joe?" And you'd say Joe Mama, but
what does
Mic
that have to do
drop.
with Ligma?
Ligma is the setup to Ligma balls. That's the joke. Where you say
Yeah.
Ligma, you get to say Ligma. So
But-
the joke is,
But it
get them
makes
to
no
say,
sense that he would answer
Yeah,
that question with Ligma.
that is
That's
that
the
is
joke.
joke.
It's the
That's
joke.
joke.
It's because Shadow is an absolute goddamn champion, and he will state his goddamn punchline, and then he will kick Silver in the back of the head like Silver deserves. Honestly, Sonic 06 would have been a better game if they just did 6 hours of Shadow kicking Silver in the back of the head.
Seems good. Fair enough. I don't disagree.
No.
Anyhow, since the session is still going on,
Yes.
you are actually able to see some information from this further point now that you have successfully made your readings so small that it's going to be basically impossible for them to find you with their scanners.
Oh, good. Maybe they won't mind if I hack into their network then.
I mean, you can try. It's got a real good network. You're going to need to beat 3 red.
Crime Lord.
This is a crime lord's personal.
Maybe
Crime
I
Lord
should
is
wait until I can.
Also funded by Imperials, so.
Maybe I should just wait until I can, directly access the network.
Okay, absolutely.
Hold on.
Wait till you can.
I'm seeing.
You can jack in.
Yeah, I'm seeing if I have anything that could possibly help me though. Okay, no, I won't. We'll wait until I can directly access the network.
All right, sounds good.
All right, so what do we see though? You said.
So what everyone can see from this angle, you got sort of like a low angle on it. So on this planet, there seems to be a bunch of different oxygen bubbles that all connect to each other that are different empty lots, except for one of them. And one of them has, sometimes a giant mansion is described as a McMansion, and that is an accurate description of this. It is fucking massive. Like, it is a large box of a mansion, and like one person living in this is like this could house 50 people probably easily.
Damn.
This is for one big E. This is for big E smalls.
Oh, and I'm assuming any guest that he get over.
In theory,
Do
right?
you think crime lords have guests?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Of course they have guests,
but
whether it's in whether it's in quotation marks or not. They do have guests.
whether or not they show up in a burlap sack or in a dress.
Yeah, exactly.
Or in a burlap dress.
You know. Oh, I was gonna say sorry.
Oh, God. I forgot what you guys.
Oh yeah, sorry, basically does have a burlap dress. Oh god, we're too drunk.
From Marilyn Monroe's potato sack dress.
Marilyn Monroe plus Jawa. I'm just picturing the vent on a sandcrawler. And the Jawa having to cover up whatever is lying underneath the robe.
No, we're fucking done.
Session's over.
I'm not continuing in the session that has that line of thought running in it. We're good. Well, I'll continue explaining shit next 2 weeks from now.
Oh,
good.
come on. At least explain what the appearance of it.
Yeah, do we see any ships
Fine.
flying around?
The Jawa has nice legs, but it stays decent. No? Okay.
God damn
Oh,
it.
God. Okay. Okay.
Any
You good over there?
Yeah, we're
you
good.
good?
Did,
The
is
wind
this-
is blowing
No,
and
that's Marilyn Monroe.
yeah,
Okay. Anyway. Okay. So wind is blowing. Yes.
yeah. No. Anyhow, so you look at it and you look at this mansion and basically what you can see is that there's about six assassin droids perimetering the building.
Mm.
Four on sort of like a balcony level and two by the doors.
Just droids, though?
They're just droids from what you can see right now. They are armed with blaster rifles and they seem well armored.
Mm.
So this is the part where I'd like to use my scope again. See if it can detect any other life signals with it.
Of course. Roll me a perception check versus 2 purple.
It's a good thing I'm terrible at perceiving these guys.
You want to be our sniper?
You want to give that sniper to me then?
Nope.
He succeeded. It stressed him out, but he succeeded.
Sure.
Just
Yep,
out
I
of
took-
curiosity. This isn't a real roll, but just out of curiosity.
How did you get that lucky? And that unlucky at the same time. You had 3 dice come up blank. But anyway,
So what
okay,
do I
so what does
see
he
through
say?
the scope?
Especially considering that those are D4s. Anyhow. Isn't that insane, right? That those are like the green.
those are D8s.
Oh, sorry. Right. The other one was what was a D4? Something else was D4.
I don't
worry
think there
about
are any D4s.
it. I'm thinking of a different system. Don't worry
Okay.
about it. Anyhow. God, I'm tired. Anyhow, so you look and you're scanning, and it looks like there's from what you can see with your outlines, it looks like there's 4 people that are tied up somewhere in here. It looks like they're down in sort of like a beneath area, and there are 2 people that look like they are some sort of service staff, and then there's also 4 other people that look like they could be holding guns.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So I'll radio the group. So I'm detecting. We've got the 6 droids and a few tied up people, some staff, and then some armed men.
Okay, I'll radio back to Erik and say, do the tied up men look like the same build as what Stephen Frank used to look like?
Why don't you go down there and find out?
Potentially.
Okay, so how many other gunners were there looking to be?
So it looks like total there are 10 people with guns.
Oh, okay.
So there's six droids and
And you said 4
four people inside.
Okay.
And you do see that it is a disconnected AirPod from everything else. So, if you did hack into it, you might be able to turn off voice support in it, but that may not do anything about the droids.
But the
I have.
prisoners were in that pod as well.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, the prisoners are in the pod, but
I'm just making sure that you know all your options.
we can. Okay, so I
We
can.
don't know the identities of the guards either. I mean,
No, you don't.
That's true, but that's what unconsciousness does.
You're planning on
When
not.
they drag the oxygen out just enough to make them unconscious and actually kill them.
Oh, and then I kill them. It's the same thing that. What? What, Oola? Do you not want me to follow up with the killing them?
Not until we find out more about them, yes.
Oh, that's what the computer systems are for.
Yeah, but they can still be alive when you do the computer system.
Well, that's why I kill them.
Who's on first?
No, it's why.
Oh, God. Why is he on first? How is first? Okay, let's just ask a real question. How is first? Everyone asks who is on first, but no one asks how.
No,
is
exactly.
first.
No, how is on third base.
How is how?
Damn it, is our shortstop. Okay.
I don't give a damn. Is there...
For this session, I'll give you each 10 experience on top of the 5 bonus.
Okay.
Okay.
That leaves us in a good position to get everyone caught up.
Yeah.
And get us all set up for 2 weeks from now.
Yep.